Hey, Michelle. Welcome back.
Welcome you back. This is the first time you've been in the podcast studio in quite a
In a
while.
while. I know we did remote recording last time. We're over here today in the headquarters with our lovely sweatshirt from Podfest last year. And a lot's happened since we've recorded last too.
Yeah, I mean, this time of year is actually generally very busy with
Mhm.
conferences. And this year, I mean, my husband said something about, are you sure you want to go to all these conferences that are back to back? I haven't
Yeah.
really spent a weekend at home in probably 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So
You have been
between,
busy.
lectures and then,
Ugh.
over the summer, we did a little bit of college tour
hmm
type of stuff.
I remember we had to reschedule one of our times because you're like, oh, we're making a last minute trip to, I think that was to Tallahassee.
Tallahassee,
Yeah.
yeah.
What'd you think?
I mean, in general, I think it is so good to go back to sleeping in your own bed after being away.
Yeah.
And my daughter ended up, when we did that college tour trip, she brought a friend with her. And
Oh,
so I
fun.
spent a fair amount of time kind of on my own, just doing my
hmm
own things while she was exploring with her friend. And it was fun, but I have really kind of condensed my nap pack
hmm
and my like
Oh yeah, your love of hostels.
my
That is
hostel
for sure.
plan.
Right.
Is it going to be a hotel? Is it going to be a hostel? Is it going to be an Airbnb?
Mm.
So I
We should
just
review luggage one of these days, like bags and packing.
absolutely.
Oh, and I love those like packing cube things
Oh, I'm
too.
a big fan of the bags.
Yeah.
Not the cubes, but the bags.
Like, what's the difference? I don't
So,
even know. Like,
so,
yeah, I just see them advertised, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't used them.
yeah, let's talk about that. So there's a bunch of different brands of packing accessories.
Right.
And the bags, we call them in our house, we call them the vacu-suck bags. So they come in a lot of different sizes. The bigger the bag, the more likely it has a vacuum suck seal.
Okay.
Okay. The smaller the bags, they really want you to kind of roll it to get the air out.
Okay.
And what it does is it converts things that are humongous, like big pillows or blankets,
Mm-hmm.
to a very small, manageable space. So think about when you
Mm-hmm.
order something on the internet, a pillow, for example,
Right.
and it comes all completely flattened. It almost looks like it's in an envelope
Mm-hmm.
packaging. And then you let the air out, and it just turns into this
Right. It
big amount of
never
wonderful.
goes back to that size again. Yeah.
Well, it does in these little
I mean,
vacu-suck things.
I've seen these vacu-sucks for like long-term storage, like when you're storing clothes for the season.
Almost the same thing.
Okay.
So whenever I've been traveling and using the hostel
Oh, the
or
hostel.
a non-driving trip, okay, because this is where you're trying to get as much as you can into a very small amount.
Mhm.
So I always now, whatever the airplane ticket is, I'm going to look for the most economical or the best times. So
Mhm.
it's been a lot of Spirit and Frontier and some of these
So you've
these
been going carry-on only.
carry-on
Maybe
small item
maybe even
only.
personal item, which is really you can actually fit a backpack in a personal item
Yes,
size.
that's what I did.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, wow. You
So,
girl,
and
yeah.
remember, I
Spirit
travel
is
with
like
my pillow.
Spirit is, yeah, that's like the bus of the skies, girl. Wow. You've been
So I
you've
like
been
the
something
bags.
else.
I like the bags that have the vacuum sucker on it rather than the roll
So
bags.
the vacuum sucker, like you
It's a one-way
connect your
valve.
vacuum machine to it? Like
You don't
what are
have to. I mean,
what are
you
we
can actually just
doing?
push the air out. But yeah,
Okay.
you hook it to a vacuum cleaner
Okay.
and it just sucks all the air
And this
out.
goes in your backpack that you hop on Spirit Airlines with? We
So
should have them sponsor. Wait, they went bankrupt. Are they still
Spirit
around?
did?
Yeah, I thought they did.
No, they didn't go bankrupt.
Are you sure?
I think.
I think they're on the struggle bus.
Well, I don't know. I think it's too expensive for them
Anyway,
to
anyway.
repaint them. But
Yeah.
there are these bright yellow
So
things.
you use these for travel for your carry-on bag.
So if you don't have a vacuum cleaner, you can still just suck all the air out. But if it comes
How?
with something that, when you blow up a balloon and it has this little piece of plastic
Yeah.
and it blows up a balloon, you can use that too. So you just suck out the air that
Oh,
way. You
okay.
unhook it
So
and suck
you're
out more
just
air.
you're pulling the air out of your own clothing bags.
Well, it's with your hand, but
Oh, okay.
yes.
Wow.
So
I
yeah.
feel like we're gonna have to make a YouTube video where you like demonstrate this.
But you know what?
Michelle packing.
When
Like
you're looking for souvenirs for people and you're packing this lightly, I mean, little things turn into souvenirs. So magnets,
I do like a good magnet.
keychains, um, Stickers. Stickers have become my new thing to bring back for the kids, like water bottle type of stickers. They don't weigh anything and they can be double use as bookmarks.
Yeah. And they're super usually unique, like very local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things that I realize about any conference, and you might understand this too, is there's a subset of people that have let's just call them real jobs. They're big corporate type of jobs. You and I have more private practice type of jobs, so we're doing whatever needs to get done for our private practice. In the medical world, particularly people that go to medical conferences are expensive and they're very showy, reminiscent of maybe 10 plus years ago. And so when I go to a conference and I'm watching people walking around in their patent leathers and their suit and ties, they're not those people. Like,
I mean, they're usually there for sales of some kind, whether it's a product or the exhibitor booth or
I think they're in training. I think they're trying to promote
trainees can too.
themselves.
Yeah.
So you could definitely tell the people that were there to get their credits. You know, I'm one of them. You can tell the people that are there just to present, and absolutely the people that are there that are the exhibitors. But I felt very prepared, out of sorts. But I also felt like I had a better handle on taking care of regular people. So we had, right before we started recording, we were talking about this tirzepatide and the GLP and Zepbound and
They're
sleep
everywhere
apnea.
right now.
And we did record an episode of the very early part of this season. And one of the interesting things was it was this forum. Again, these are people, the main speakers were from Ohio State and Yale and Harvard and Atlanta. And the panel they were asking each other, like, have you actually prescribed this? And they're like, no, I haven't prescribed this. I'll refer them to my obesity colleagues or I'll send them for this other referral. And I mean, at the end of the day, I just said, get on the bus, people. Like, are you actually going to take care of your
And just
patients or are you
prescribe
going
it.
to push it off to somebody else? And so,
Well, it's FDA approved for sleep apnea now.
yes.
I mean, so
They
why
said
wouldn't you prescribe it?
They said they felt uncomfortable.
Oh.
They said they did not feel they had enough information. Now, Dr. Malhotra, who ran the Surmount OSA trial, he was one of the panelists. You know what? He doesn't prescribe it.
Oh, really?
He refers it to his colleagues
Yeah.
in the obesity and other like sleep program.
Well, there is this obesity medicine specialization. But I would also say at this point, I mean, these GLP-1s, and really it's, I mean, tirzepatide's a GIP.
How many specialists are you going to send your patient to?
Well, it's not clear. I mean, like I think
if a
you should
patient
just trial
asks,
it
like,
and
let's
see
go.
how it works. Right. It's why it's, I mean, there's a similar, I mean, not that I prescribe meds in a primary care setting, but it's a similar thing of doing an SSRI like in a primary care setting, like trial it. And if it doesn't work, then they can kind of move up specialization kind of ladder and try it in different.
We're at a conference. We're in the business of educating providers. Let's do that so they can easily do it, not just say, oh, it exists and let somebody else do it.
Right.
So anyways, a little bit let down, but I also felt extremely satisfied.
Good for you. So do you prescribe GLP-1s?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I do prescribe it. Okay. I think that you have...
Because I know you were hesitating on it. When we did our GLP-1 episode, you were like, "Woo!" But it was newer. It was new back then.
Well, let's take a step back. I'm not hesitating to prescribe it. I'm hesitating to use it as standalone treatment.
Sure, we get
Number
that.
one. The other thing is I also want people to know the risks and the benefits. So oftentimes I'll refer back to our podcast episode and I'll say, listen, I took the negative stance on it. Doesn't mean I'm anti-prescribing these things, but these are always meant to be used in combination. All of the people, both groups, tirzepatide, not tirzepatide, they worked with dietitians. They were followed.
Right.
And really, we need to make sure people are not just saying, oh, the medicine's going to fix everything that there is.
Right.
Because it doesn't. It creates its own new problems. And it is not your insurance company's responsibility. I may be a little bit in the minority.
Yeah.
Well, but It is not your insurance company's job to approve every new medication that's out there.
This is true. Yeah.
So, you just have to know. I mean, they don't approve your high-speed internet. They don't approve your fancy running shoes.
Mm-hmm.
They don't approve a lot of things.
Sure.
At dinner at like what's it called? Capitol Grill.
Oh yeah, no, but the pharma would pay for that. Big pharma would.
Well,
Yeah.
we're all paying for it when Big Pharma pays for that. But anyway, conference out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like kind of done. I have 2 more conferences coming up, and the last one will be on the 18th, and
Ooh,
it's
so
not far
close.
from here. And then we have Podfest that we're going to go to.
We do, in January, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like last year. I forget it's been almost a year. Oof, girl. The year flies by. Flies by. But I do remember and I've done I did a podcast kind of training class since we've recorded last too, which was kind of interesting. Like the first class and the second class were on audio podcasts, and then the third class was on YouTube. And one of the big changes we did for 2025, which we definitely solidified when we did Podfest, was to switch to doing video and the audio podcast.
Yeah, so you have to let us know if you like it. It's a lot more complicated.
It is. Well, video requires more. But there's also the potential of being discovered on YouTube, but I don't know. Are we discovered on YouTube?
I don't think we're discovered, but that brings me to a point. Okay, we do this. We really enjoy doing it. We're hoping to get you some information about sleep, but you gotta tell a friend. Like right now, if you can, just put it on pause and just send the episode to somebody. We're really, really close to where we can maybe get more viewership through some different types of sponsors that might be helpful for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sponsors that could help pay for this lovely podcasting studio that we are in. We'll edit out the coughing, but
I was trying.
But yes, no, I agree. So if there's anything that's been helpful for anyone in this episode or any other episode of Sleep Takeout, we definitely need you to share it and have them subscribe.
Yes. So do it right now.
Yeah. All right. And we're making a commitment to ourselves too to wrap up our conversations and make sure we can get more content out there to you guys. So we're going to say goodbye for now, and we'll see you soon. All right. Until next time, Sleep Nation.
Bye.
Bye.